it was kind of interesting. A lot of the same things kept coming up. They went from paragraphs 11. Sorry, I did 1, 2, and 4. I sat in on, and they were going through. We covered from 11 to 15. In 11, there's like a huge list of all the problems that need to be addressed, and they were trying to reduce that list. And eventually, they said, "Look, we'll just make it as long as we like," because everybody had their particular issue. One of the things that was added, which I thought was really good, was Switzerland added that we needed to include sound management of chemical and waste needs. That was supported by Norway. Canada wasn't sure. They had to, do some checking. But that's now in the text. Of course, as usual, anything to do with family planning, access to sexual and reproductive health for women, all of that was put in by US, supported by Norway, supported by Israel, New Zealand, Australia, taken out by the Holy See and Russia and G77. So that was like all the way through, every paragraph, every reference to it. So as a general thing, and as I'm sure you know, that is a continual thing, so I don't know what they're going to do about that. Then 12 was interesting. I didn't expect it to be as volatile as it was, but G77 said we cannot support, Russia said we cannot support this comment about leadership. It's got to be taken out. There's been no leadership, get it out. They were quite adamant. G77 supported that, and then US and Australia, the US started by saying they felt it was really important to retain that there have been examples of good leadership, and people need to know that, and it needs to be recognised if we're going to encourage new leaders. And that was supported by Australia. Paragraph 13, that was a bit contentious as well, because this link between consumption and production patterns and poverty and lifestyle, G77 was saying they can't support the paragraph that links poverty with, sorry, it's a bit complicated, like population development and consumption and, that they can't support linking poverty with population development because it's to do with lifestyle. And they said you've got to look at what's really going on. Everybody in the US and the EU consumes far more than the countries they represent. So I don't know that was resolved. I got a bit lost in and the text was going all over the place. So I don't know what happened with that. I know there was one paragraph that was completely accepted. Like, I don't know what it was that said, but there was one paragraph where everybody agreed. I can't remember what it was, but you'll see it. It'll go in the text. Sorry, I can't remember. It was a kind of fairly mild one. So that was kind of 13, and then again, with I think it was 14, because it was such a mess, the chair actually did his best to summarise it with all the things that people were saying, and of course in his summary he took out, I think he meant well, but he took out sexual and reproductive health for women and all that kind of thing. So then, of course, the US said, you've done a wonderful job, Mr. Chair, but we'd like the re-inclusion, which was supported by Norway and Israel, and Russia said they could not support it, which was supported by the Holy See and G77. And also they reduced the language, the Holy See and Russia G77 wanted to reduce the language from women's participation being crucial to being important. And that's about it. So, but I thought the chemical waste introduction was good, but the rest was, Hello?
Okay, thank you. Yes, was there someone attending the other session? And give a short report on what was happening? No. Okay. Then we had finished with the report, and the new report is from today.